Alright. That's our throttle there. We're going to put the throttle back. I'm assuming back is off. Our fuel is set to on. Choke is on. If you're at home, you probably want to open your garage door for ventilation. I'm going to leave it closed just because it's so bright outside that you can't see anything in front. Without me bringing in additional lightings, and I'm just too lazy to do that. So, on switch is on. Let's give her a fire. So throttle all the way back is actually full throttle. Chinese got it pretty close to a Honda. That was the actual first, you saw it here on video, that was the first pull. It wasn't even through a full pull, and she fired. So, pretty good engineering and pretty good cloning of a Honda, because that's the way Hondas are. So now I've got my little tachometer. I'm going to go set that up and see what we get. Alright, probably should have done this firsthand. Let's put it outside here. So what we got on our little tiny tach is a total hour meter. It's got a service meter and a bunch of other stuff you can see on there. This is good for 4-stroke and 2-stroke, as well as some other weird engine configurations. So it has to be set. At the moment it's showing 360 degrees, which is a fire of the spark plug every rotation, which is a 2-stroke. 4-stroke, intake, compression, explosion, and then exhaust. 4 strokes has twice around the crankshaft for every fire, so it should be set to 720 degrees, but it's not at the moment. So anyway, I'm just going to show you how to set this up. So right here we've got our spark plug wire coming down, and I'm going to take this off just for ease. I'll set this down there, and so take this wire and just simply wrap it around. It's like a flexible metal in there that holds its shape, so that is wrapped around coiled around the plug wire. And this one needs to be put somewhere on the block. So in this case, I think I'm going to use that. The exhaust one might get a little bit hot. Where else would be appropriate here? Yeah, there's kind of a heat shield underneath here. That looks like just the perfect bit for me. Now we don't need to remove this completely. Just enough to get kind of an open shape deal, so I'm just going to put that in there. And tighten that up. So, if this is in fact set for 2-stroke, it's just going to show us half the revolutions. Half the RPM it should be. So, let's see what we got here. Alright, so there's my tiny tach. showing 0 hours, 0 minutes, which is essentially what this has. Alright, let's see if she fires up just as easily this time. On switch. Probably don't need to choke because it's should be warm, I would think. Well, maybe choke. Varying between 3,800 RPM here. Yeah, so that's pretty well bang on. I don't need to adjust it, I don't think. There's our idle. 2,300 RPM. That's useful to know in case you have the different spring selections you can get for your clutch. Personally, I think that's idling a little high. Motor unboxed. Alright, let's shut that off so I can talk. Alright, so there you have it. That is the Power Fist 6.5 GX200 clone, 196cc. Genuinely ran at half a pull the first time. And the second time I just didn't have the choke on, so as soon as I put that on, it fired right away. So even though it was warm, it likes to have that choke in the beginning until it's quite hot, I guess. But yeah, so the next series of videos, we're going to throw the clutch on, we're going to throw the sprocket on, throw the wheels on. We'll videotape doing that because mounting the tires is apparently a chore and I have to do that, so I will show that. And we'll do some runs. See what the performance is in the completely stock trim, box stock clone, in terms of top end, in terms of what it's maxing out with for RPM, and also what our acceleration timelines are looking for. So maybe we'll do like an 1/8 mile, 1/4 mile type thing or something, and that way we've got some data for comparison. I'm not going to hook up a dyno or anything silly like that because that's just too costly and too in-depth to do. So anyway, join me for my movies and see the changes that are coming, and hopefully you'll be able to do the same if you like. Thanks for watching.